George Russell was confident that Mercedes will not fall into the same trap as last year when designing the 2024 car. The Brit assessed that the Brackley team made hasty decisions on the previous model but worked with due diligence on the successor to the W14. Despite the lackluster performance in 2022, Mercedes insisted on the zero-pod concept and repeated its poor performance in 2023. The team led by Toto Wolff ended the year with runner-up but with 451 points less than Red Bull. Russell was only 8th in the Drivers' Championship while Lewis Hamilton secured 3rd place. Throughout the year Mercedes abandoned the zero-pod concept and changed the direction of development, which affected work for 2024. Toto Wolff recently indicated that almost all components are being modified, as only then does the team believe it will have any chance of returning to fight for the championship again. With the championship over, George looks back and recognizes the mistakes made by Mercedes. The Brit spoke of hasty conclusions and assessed that the team put all its eggs in one basket, which ended up proving to be a mistake. Speaking to the press, Russell stated that he felt more confident going into the year-end holidays as Mercedes had been working on the new concept for a long period and there had been a lot of due diligence put into this concept. Last year, on the other hand, I think we were a little hasty and we also didn't have all the information at hand. Perhaps we jumped to some conclusions without thoroughly analyzing the consequences, and we learned when we put the car on the ground, but all of this came with a lot of baggage and we didn't take this into consideration. So I think we did a great job to really understand what we needed. Obviously we had another 12 months of experience to understand the car and what adds performance. I think last year we put all our eggs in one basket and it wasn't a basket that it gave the performance we were waiting for, and now it's a fact that we have to close a huge gap. Red Bull's dominance last season was probably the greatest of all time, so we all have a huge task on our hands. I don't think anyone is expecting this step right away from us, McLaren, Aston Martin or Ferrari, but I'm confident that we won't fall into the same trap as last year. It seems that Mercedes finally understood that it would need to change a lot of things if it want to compete for a title again, and for this year the German team is promoting a package of changes to its car compared to last year's car, which seems to give a lot of confidence to its drivers that better days are to come. Do you believe Mercedes will be able to deliver a competitive car to Russell and Hamilton this year so they can compete against Max Verstappen and Red Bull? Leave your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video.